And now we're looking at the action of the 7th of May, 1943, which should feature a bombardment of Kiska, and then just the final movement of ships towards Adak in preparation for the invasion of Kiska. So, we'll see how it goes. Okay, B-15's in action again, and they again bomb the ground troops and do very little, but every bit of disruption helps. Okay. Okay, more submarines being spotted around Adak, which makes sense. I mean, obviously he's going to try and put his submarines to cover my movements out of what is now functionally my main port. But the problem for him is that if I avoid the deep ocean hexes, his submarines are largely neutered, because if they go into the coastal hexes, they're effective, but they die very quickly. So really, I have managed to prevent his submarines having much impact just by my routing of most of my forces through coastal waters. Great, they've taken on a little bit more fuel. And that's great. And then Qingli is doing this bit. Now, great. So, 98%. Good God. Okay. Well, and I need 11,000 supplies because I've just brought in all those airplanes. Okay, fair enough. 179 naval support, and now finally too little aviation support. Okay. Now here, oh, that's a nice rapid transport unit there. Okay. So it'll be level 4 by the time that they get there. That's great. And this is bringing the rest of these guys. This is bringing 5,000 supply and 1,600. So 6 and a bit thousand. And then these guys are almost to Dutch Harbour for plane replenishment. Okay. And then these last guys should be, let me see now, loading supplies. Okay. And I can afford to let them load as many supplies as they want. These guys are going to be loading the fuel, but I want them not docked because I want to free up the docks for this and this. Oh, I can dock everything. Okay, well that's handy. So these guys now are loading supplies as well. So these guys are going to bring 2,500 tons. These guys are going to bring 2,000 more, so 2,500. So what, 6,000 roughly? And then these guys are going to bring another 7,000. So 13,000 roughly coming from there. Okay. The Rainer. Okay. And then the XAKs. This one probably would be useful. form transport. Let's take the fast one there, and then let's see what we have at Adak in terms of yeah. Okay. So let's put the destroyer mine layers in here as an escort. Okay. And route them coastally. And then there you go. You go to Adak. Let's see if there's any more guys repaired. Not so much. Okay, and in terms of the patrols, naval search, reconning Atu, and naval search. "45 fighters." So I think that's the roofs, the zeros, and the Oscars now. And in terms of SIGINT, nothing I really didn't already know. And in terms of ops, diving submarines, that's fine. In terms of weather, the weather is good. Okay, so these guys can keep doing their thing. I've now got the bombardment task force and the surface combat task force. These guys are going to replenish next turn, and these guys will all be unloading here. And these guys will be bringing supplies. Okay, that's good enough. So we'll leave it at that, and I'll see you tomorrow.